Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Very warm welcome to all the bamboo lovers. We shall start in a few minutes. Chairman, sir, are you there? Shikirti Sridharji, are you there?
हाँ बोलिए.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not speaking, I would request you to go on mute. We shall get started now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the series 22 of Bamboo Society's webinars. The objective of this webinars is to propagate bamboo and its importance to a wider audience. As always, we have been anchoring excellent speakers, and today we have two great speakers amongst us to share their experience in bamboo. The first speaker for the day is Ms. Daya Patki, and I would like to introduce her to you in a moment.
Good morning.
Ms. Daya Patki is the founder of Bamboo Tantra, and her fascination towards bamboo and her experience as a farmer has aroused the interest in starting this venture. Her father, Sri Ajit Thakurji, has been working in the field of bamboo propagation and cultivation over 38 years, and they have a wonderful farm located at Raigad district of Maharashtra, which is also managed by her husband, a supportive husband, Mr. Anand Patki. So while working with her father and husband, she got to know many aspects of bamboo, and that really started the curiosity and the fascination towards bamboo. She interacted with several artisans and started looking at creating new products. And so basically, Bamboo Tantra was started in 2018 as a result of her interest and enthusiasm working with several bamboo artisans. At her farm, they have over 24 species of bamboo saplings at the nursery based in Mangaon at Chinchwad. And one of her objectives is also to promote bamboo awareness against, to everyone. Recently, she got recognition from the Ministry of Skill Development on Entrepreneurship as Women Entrepreneur on the occasion of Women's Day. Welcome, Ms. Daya Patki. The stage is all yours. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much for introducing me. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Sir, can you share the screen, please? Sorry. Thank you. Thanks, sir. So I thank Bamboo Society of India for giving me this opportunity to, show my work and how do we work. And thank you very much for giving me, giving my introduction. So I have been working in this field. I mean, Bamboo Tantra was formed 3 years ago, but my father is in this field of bamboo cultivation and propagation from past 38 years. So you can say that I was born and brought up in bamboo. So while working with him and while working with my husband, I got to know there are many opportunities in bamboo related to livelihood. So in my curriculum, I have done my master's in environmental sciences, and I have got total 9 years of experience in the field of biodiversity conservation and livelihood generation. So bamboo plays very important role in livelihood generation. You can say that each and every village has got at least some base in bamboo weaving or in bamboo cultivation or something throughout the world. So I'll just introduce you with our farm. What do we do on our farm? And I'll also introduce you to the jewelry. Bamboo Tantra is actually formed to support bamboo artisans. So we make jewelry as well as lamps. So our farm is located in Raigad district of Maharashtra, and we have around 27 species of bamboo. But see, not all species are commercially viable. We have to narrow it down to commercial species. Ornamental species won't earn anything for the farmers. It will give you aesthetic look for your garden. But if you think about farmers' perspective and livelihood generation, we need to narrow down our plantation or species which can give us good amount and which can sustain our farm. So I'll just introduce you with few species which are available with us, and I mean in which one can take up for plantation. So can I have next slide, please, sir? So this is Dendroclemus toxi. You will find this throughout Maharashtra, especially in the western area. So this is also a very good bamboo. It is loosely clumped, straight growing, but the problem is it has got a sporadic flowering, and the knot of this bamboo is little hard. Height of this bamboo is 8 meters and diameter is 50 mm. Can I have next slide, please? So this is Dendrocalama Sirichai. This is fully solid bamboo, and this is also available in the western part of Maharashtra. This grows 12-meter height and has got diameter of 50 mm. It is fully solid, and I would say this is highly it has got it needs typical agroclimatic condition to grow. So not on flat land or not on, it requires special degree of land, slope land, to grow it well. And it is very, sensitive to the climate, and it has got specific agroclimatic condition in which only this can be grown. And this is very good bamboo, and it is fully solid. And you can see that it has got small node. Okay, it is not as bulky as the previous bamboo species. Next slide, please. This is Bambusa bambus. This is found throughout India, I would say. This is thorny bamboo. It is very difficult to manage this bamboo because it is thorny in nature. It has got many branches. More crooked as well. But due to more branches, it is difficult to harvest this bamboo. It grows 20-meter high and it has got 100 mm diameter. Another problem with this bamboo is the timber is very hard. So when you work on the instruments with this bamboo, you have to sharpen your, you can say, machines or weapons after certain time, because the timber is so hard that it takes out the sharpness of the bamboo, sorry, the blade while cutting. Next slide, please. This is a green shed net house which we constructed on our farm. This was made up of bambusa bamboos. We also, if you can see below picture, we also made raised beds of using this bamboo. And the bamboo was just splitted and used for making beds, and used to, raise the structure of it. This was on a farm at Lunavla. Next slide, sir. Sorry. This is Dendrocalama Sirichai, giant bamboo, we say. So this picture mostly symbolizes, the left side one picture is of South India, and the right side one is of North India. So and we have also have cultivated it in on a farm that is in Maharashtra. So you can say that this can be, cultivated in all agroclimatic condition. We have few clients all over India where they have also cultivated this, and it's growing really good. So can I have next slide? So this bamboo grows 33-meter long and 300 in diameter. That's me. This picture was taken in Northeast. So next slide, sir. See, when we all, every time we hear that, bamboo is the fastest growing woody grass. So you can compare the shoot growth over here. This was in our garden. So on 3rd July, sorry, height was hardly, 3 feet. On 11th of July, height was beyond 6 feet. And on 13th of July, it was on the top. So this slide specially says that how you can compare the height of bamboo. Next slide, sir. So the shoot is also used, almost every bamboo species shoot is used for food purpose apart from ornamental bamboos. So every bamboo shoot has got its own nutrient quality, I can say. So even giganteus has got good quality and good taste. And if you think about the economics of bamboo, see here, as part of management of bamboo clump, suppose if one bamboo clump gives you, after 7-8 years, it gives you 10 to 15 shoots. So not each and every shoot will survive. See, bamboo has got its own ability to regrow, but it also understands what will be the conditions in, in next coming seasons. So it tries to give their shoots, but most of the times the shoots, dies up after some time. So on the same hand, sometimes if all shoots grows up very well, like 15 shoots, 20 shoots, then that's fine. But in one clump, to manage the clump later, thinning is required of that bamboo clump. So as part of thinning, a farmer can harvest this bamboo shoot, in previous years, and can earn in bamboo shoot itself instead of going for timber. So in this case, your bamboo clump is also managed, and as well as you also earn in short duration. So this is like beneficial for both sides, for your farm as well as for earning, because management of bamboo clump plays important role. If bamboo clump is not managed properly, right from before, then it becomes very difficult to harvest bamboo poles later. Is there any issue about audio? Okay, you can let me know if I'm not audible. I'm on farm, so there's little network issue. Can I have next?
We are able to hear you very clearly. Mr. Soni, can you hear us, or you have any disruptions, sir? Ma'am, maybe you can have some water in the meantime. You can drink some water in the meantime.
Yeah.
Okay. We can continue.
Can I have next slide, please? So this was a 15-year-old Dendrocalamus giganteus clump, which was big in size, and we have kept the measuring tape for measurement of it. I have already spoken about, the shoot and its management. Can I have next slide, please, sir? This was flowering of giganteus, which was recorded, and you can see the scale and size of the flowering and inflorescence and the seeds as well. So next slide, please. This is Dendroclemus Brandeis. This is another giant bamboo. It's not giant, but it is similar to giant, we can say. See, it grows 25-meter high, and 200 mm is the diameter, 200 mm. So as compared to giganteus, sorry, this has got bigger, thicker wall thickness. Then giganteus has got thin wall. Brandeis has got thick wall. So the weight of bamboo also is important in this case. So see, giganteus, though it is tall and has got thin wall, this Brandeis is little shorter than giganteus, but the weight of this bamboo is good because of the wall thickness. Even next slide, sir. Even the flowering of Brandeis was recorded. I would like to, give you a small thing. See, there are 3 types of flowering in bamboo. One is annual flowering, one is sporadic flowering, one is gregarious flowering. So in annual flowering, usually you can say species like Brachycladum, Brachycladum, Arundodronex, they flower every year. But the seed formation is absolutely zero in that. Then comes sporadic flowering. Sporadic flowering is, suppose there is one clump, and in that one clump only one bamboo will flower. It can be due to stress, or it can be that species can be a sporadic flowering species as well. In gregarious flowering, it flowers throughout the places where it is available. Sorry, I'm little unfit with my throat, so I'm coughing every time. And see, in gregarious flowering, you get a very good opportunity to collect the seeds and to multiply that species. And another thing, while planting any kind of bamboo, you should have its passport data. So what is passport data? Passport data is the species which flowers. The flowering of that species should be recorded with any of the farmers. So supposingly, like Brandeis has flowered in this 2021, I would say. It is not flowered right now, but will survive till 60 years. So the farmer should have this data of flowering so that he can plant it in his garden, so that he has an assurance that till 60 years he can take, harvest it and take income out of it. So each and every farmer should have a passport data of their bamboos which they have. In our nursery, whichever species we have planted and whichever, saplings we give, we have all passport data saved with us. We can let you know that which plant was flowered in which year and which flowering data we have right now. So this was the photograph of Brandeis flowering. So can I have next slide? Another important thing in flowering, see the violation period of the seed should also be, seen, because most of the time, if seeds are not sown at proper time, the violation period of the seed is gone. And once the violation period of seed is gone, it will not germinate. So the other opportunity rises over here. That is that if seeds violation period is gone, it is not going to germinate. So you can give it in rice meal, get it dehusked, and get the bamboo rice for you. Bamboo rice is also a very good product, I would say, because it has got many health benefits. You can see like other rice species. If you plant rice species and comes in harvesting after few are like 120 days, few are like 120 weeks and all. So within 4 months you can harvest it. So in bamboo, see, it flowers after 40 years, it flowers after 50 years, it flowers after 25 years. So it carries all 25 years nutrition in that seed, and that is the reason why it is more nutritious as compared to other bamboo rice, other rice species. So next slide, please. This is Dendrocalama strictus. This is also widely spread throughout India. You can find this anywhere. This is 12 meter in height and 50 mm is the diameter. Even node of this, bamboo is little harder. Sorry. And it has got branches as well. So can I have next slide, please? So when, like I said before, when seeds come, you get an opportunity to, multiply the species. This is the strictus. When we found strictus seeds, we germinated them and we made such kind of seedlings ready. So this, this is like a tray in which the seedling is grown. So once the seedling, comes out with good height, you can just transplant it in poly bags or in your farm or in a raised bed. We prefer raised bed so that it gets very good nutrition to gain more height and for the growth of that bamboo clump seedlings, I would say. Next slide, sir. So this photo is the representation of how we, terminate seeds whenever seeds are available. This is another good bamboo, Bambusa multiplex. This bamboo can be used for screening. This bamboo can also be used for bamboo pen, bamboo straws. Sorry. And it has got very good internode and thinner wall thickness. This grows not much, say about 10 to 15 feet in height, and the diameter of this bamboo is hardly half inch. So can I have next slide, please? See, when there was plastic ban, people were searching for this species because it was good for bamboo straws making. This is Schizocytium brachydactylum. This is an ornamental species which can be planted for, landscaping. There is another bamboo, I'm sure you must be aware. See the branch was like a huge clump, and it is very difficult to manage vulgaris as compared to this Schizocytium brachydactylum species. So this is a very good bamboo for ornamental purpose. and it grows straight and gives you, you know, umbrella like a canopy on the top. So aesthetic value of this is more good as compared to vulgaris. Vulgaris looks really, you know, once it grows full grown species, it looks good, but it is very difficult to manage it and to harvest it. Next slide, sir. Another thing which I found in vulgaris, the starch content of vulgaris is high. So, you know, it decolors and you know, gets shrink very fast. This is very good bamboo, Thyrostetis oliveri. So this is absolutely straight growing bamboo. You can, you know, move your hand from top to end. You will not feel nodes as compared to other species. Sorry. So, next slide, sir. This is how the oliveri is, you know, stored.
Miss Daya Patki, if
Yes.
you can kindly take a few minutes of rest, probably. You
Yes,
can,
yes.
drink some
Yes.
water, take a break.
Yeah, yes, I can do that. Yeah, can I start it?
Yeah, please go ahead.
So you can see how, you know, this can also be a good bamboo for screening purpose. And this is very good bamboo for erecting bamboo structures. The pest attack to this bamboo is very low after harvesting, post harvesting, I'm saying, not I mean on plant. On plant, of course, each and every bamboo is like a, you know, agroforestry crop. So the chances of pest attack is less as compared to other crops. Okay. So in this bamboo, I found it was harvested at my place and kept it for, you know, a little longer time. But even after harvesting, there was no pest attack to this bamboo, and it is absolutely straight growing. You can erect a long span structure in this. Traditionally, this bamboo is used for pole vault purpose. You must have seen in Olympics, there's one game, pole vault, where a person carries a pole and, you know, jumps up. So this is very flexible bamboo. While transporting the species as well, you can just bend the top of the saplings and put it in your vehicle and carry it. Once you remove it back from your vehicle, the bamboo is again go straight. That is because it's of its flexible nature. So next slide, sir. This is also good for screening. This is another very good species, Bambusa cachurensis. Bambusa cachurensis, the name itself indicates that it was grown in this Kachar Hills of Northeast. 20-meter high and diameter is 50 mm. And another good important thing of this species is it has got very less branching. You can say almost nil. Only at the top you will find branching, absolutely straight growing. And once you harvest this bamboo and keep it, the timber will turn, you know, ivory, not yellowish, whitish color, not even ivory and not even, you know, yellow. So the color of this bamboo also after post harvesting is very good. And it's very nice. If irrigated, well irrigated, it will give you, you know, 20 to 30 shoots per year. For the younger clump, I'm saying, if the clump is, you know, around 5 to 6 years, then and well irrigated, it will give you around 35 shoots as well. At our place, it has already given 35 to 40 shoots for just one clump. And it is very nice and very straight growing species. So next slide, sir. Melacona bassifera. This is from Northeast, and this is the most lightweight bamboo I have ever seen. Sorry. So this is, in bamboo species also, like I said before about the flowering of bamboo, in bamboo growth, I would say there are three things. One is this sympodial bamboo, monopodial bamboo, and amphipodial bamboo. Melagona massifera is one of the amphipodial bamboo, where the roots, it comes out, it goes ahead, and then it shoots up. And this is very good bamboo for, used for soil control erosion. We have been using this for on our farm to control the erosion and, to save our hills. Sorry. Another important thing of bamboo, this bamboo, like I said before, that it is light in weight. This can be used, for mango harvesting, for chiku plucker, because the weight of bamboo is nothing. So you can, use it for agriculture implements where you don't require weight for the bamboo, but you require the strength and you require the height of that harvesting of any fruit. The fruit of this bamboo is, the seed of this bamboo is very different as compared to other bamboo species. So other bamboo species seeds, you can, those look similar to rice grains, rice seeds. But in Melagona species, the seed of this bamboo almost like a Goa size fruit. It's ideal as well, and the violation period of Melagona massifera is very low. So once if you get the seed, you need to, be careful while plantation. You have to plant it as early as possible. Next slide, sir. And in this Melagona species, one can easily hold 20 feet height bamboo pole with just 2 fingers. This is our nursery at Mandgaon, district Raigad in Maharashtra.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be on standby.
Yeah.
You're back again. Thank you.
Yes. Sorry. So this is the shed net house at our nursery in Mandgaon, Raigad district. So can I have next slide, please? This is also the saplings which are controlled, which are made ready. Next slide, sir. So this is our poly house, and behind that there is a shade net house. Sorry. In fact, this structure, this photograph is of, photograph is very old photograph. Whereas on 3rd June 2020, our farm was hit very badly due to in Nisarg cyclone, and we lost our, polyhouse, greenhouse, germinating chambers, and my workshop, bamboo product workshop as well. But we are rebuilding it up, and we are, about to set our new farm again. Our polyhouse is ready. We are setting it, the beds and everything now. Next slide, sir. See, in while looking at bamboo as a timber purpose, it is very important to do this maturity marking, which is also called as color coding. See, for a layman to understand bamboo, okay, so bamboo, any bamboo species, once you plant in your land, it will take 3 years to establish its root zone, I would say. Okay. And all these conditions I'm saying depends upon how are you irrigating, how is your soil condition, how is your depth condition. Okay, for a normal, let's keep all standard things in our mind and go ahead. Okay, suppose you have planted a bamboo sapling. So if well irrigated with good soil, giving cow dung manure for it, it will take at least 3 years for for the root zone to get established. Once the root zones are established, it will give you shoot which is commercially viable. Okay, which will have good diameter, good height, straightness, less branching. So once that shoot emerges out from the ground, it will take around 3 years for its maturity. Okay, and when the clump grows up, it is once it grows with full shoots, it is difficult to identify which shoot has completed 3 years. So this maturity marking is done like 2019 it was blue color, 2020 it was white color bands. So these color bands are made. This picture is from a farm to identify which pole has arrived, which bamboo shoot has arrived in which year. So when one bamboo clump will complete 3 years, you can harvest it. And reason to keep 3 years on ground is that the tensile strength of that bamboo comes out very good. Okay, and the timber is matured. Pest attack to the timber is also low. So when a farmer plants bamboo, keeping timber in its mind, so he should do this maturity marking for good yield. Next slide, sir. See, we propagate bamboo, we give species which are rhizome propagated or microproliferated. Reason we give you microproliferated or rhizome propagated to get an assurance that it should not, the mortality of that species will be reduced and farmer will get fast income as compared to vegetative propagation. Okay, so here I think this will be visible. So these are your comparative photographs of one with rhizome propagated bamboo, same species Oliveri, and another is vegetative propagated bamboo. If you see, both were planted in 2016. This picture was taken in 2019. Okay, after 3 years, it was taken. You can see the growth of rhizome propagated bamboo is very well. It is visible as compared to sorry, vegetative propagated bamboo. It is still very thin. So when you do vegetative propagation in bamboo, it takes long time to develop the rhizome and to get for the root establishment and to get yield as compared to rhizome propagated. And the advantage of rhizome propagated is you get result very fast as compared to vegetative propagation. Also, the mortality rate of rhizome propagated sapling is very low as compared to vegetative propagation. Next slide, sir. So this was in a shade net house where we propagated it through rhizome rhizome. So raised in this case, raised beds are made and then the rhizomes are taken off and then planted in it and kept it for its maturity of the rhizome. Once the rhizomes are established and giving you good shoots, we can take it off and plant it in field so that the assurance of the sapling's survival is very good. So next slide, sir. See, it is very difficult to identify bamboo species. In fact, I would say, all species in younger stage looks similar. So you cannot identify which species is this species, which is strictus, which is brandeisi, which is, giganteus. So it is very important for a nursery person to label each and every species, so that a farmer gets assurance of its passport data, which I earlier mentioned. So each and every polybag at our place is labeled. We give only labeled species so that even a farmer can identify which species to be planted where. Okay. So all these are tagged, and these are waterproof tags. Even if you water it, the name will not wash out, and you can plant it with the tag itself. So next slide, sir.
We'll take a 5-second break.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Yeah, can I start again?
Please go ahead.
प्लांट कडे बघा ना.
So can I start?
Please go
So, yeah. So when I say rhizome propagated bamboo, so we have polyhouse, shade net house, and 3 hardening shades. So, the previous one, I think so. So that picture is of a hardening shade. So once saplings are made through rhizome propagated or through seedling raised. Next slide, sir. In hardening shade for 3 years, so that the rhizome gets matured. And once the rhizome gets matured, you can give it to farmers. This picture is of rhizome propagated species. Left side, it's me. See, is placed in polybag, and the new shoots have come up in the polybag itself. And on the right hand side is my husband. So when you remove the polybag, you can see the root zone in it. So how well established is the root zone in the polybag itself? That's the reason I would say rhizome propagated species are more important, or micro proliferated species are more important. That is because the mortality rate is low and it gives assurance of fast growth. Next slide, sir. So like I said before, this is a hardening shade. So after saplings are made, after seedlings are made, in this hardening shade, saplings are kept for at least 3 years. Sometimes we give him the longer time for it, so that the another thing in the hardening shade. The reason why we say hardening, that is because we harden this sapling over there. How we harden it? we before this stage was all control condition given to sapling. In hardening shade, we will give them stress of heat, stress of water, so that the plant gets sturdy and it can understands that that I have to survive in all kinds of field conditions. So that is the reason why hardening shades are important, to make the plant sturdy so that the mortality rate at farmers' place is reduced. So next slide, sir. These are few instruments which are used for bamboo harvesting and bamboo management. There comes another bamboo species, the black bamboo species. Okay, in black bamboo, the advantage of it is the aesthetically it looks very good, and it is Gigantocloa, and it is hollow bamboo. It is used for furniture purpose. If you can see, I have written engraver. Engraver. So in this black bamboo, if a farmer does an engraving and sell it for as a walking stick purpose or just as a showpiece, he'll easily get a good amount. So for each and every farmer, value addition thing is very important. If a person goes and sells only bamboo pole, he may not get a good amount, but if he gives matured bamboo pole, if he gives treated bamboo pole, if he gives flattened bamboo, then a farmer will get a good amount. So next slide, please. The pruning saw and bow saw are specially used for removing the branches and harvesting of bamboo. So like I said, the value addition by farmer is very important in this case. There are many products, like there are around 1800 gazetted products, but I would say there are more than 1800 in our day-to-day lives. So value addition of by farmer is very important. Even if a farmer gives 20 feet poles of equal size, equal diameter, with less node, he will earn a good amount than in variation in heights. Traditional products, I'll just, these are the titles of next slide. Can I have next slide, please? So this is our bamboo gate and bamboo compound. This is in our Pune, Chinchwad Pune's house. This is made up of the strictus and bambusa bambus. So next slide, sir. This is another thing when we say that giganteous bamboo, when it is thinner in wall, but it has got good strength. So we have, flattened it, we have chipped it, we have flattened it, and we are using it everywhere. One can make a bamboo hut out of this flattened bamboo. So this flattened bamboo can be, considered as a low-cost housing. Okay, this can work very well if coated with cow dung and everything. It gives you aesthetic value, very good for ecotourism, since it is green building as well. On the top of it is our gate. On the gate, below part is wood, but the upper part is of flattened bamboo. Left hand side, where two tents are kept, this is on our farm. We just made a erected structure, and we have just flattened the giganteous and made a very good flooring for it. Below to that is a bridge we have made, to cross few of our areas in our farm. So can I have next slide? So value addition in farmers is very important. One can also sell this flattened bamboo for furniture purpose, for partition purpose. These are few traditional products as well as industrial products. Left hand side is the fish trap. which is traditional product. Right hand side is bamboo mat, which is used for roofing as well as for a serving tray. These are laminated sheets which are waterproof, and one can use it for housing purpose and for serving purpose. So these two are industrial products, and the left hand side is traditional product. Next slide, sir. This is in South Karnataka itself. This is my father's friend. He has constructed the bungalow, which is, bamboo is used for reinforcement, and he uses for tourism purpose. So can I have next slide, please? So like I said before, the Bamboo Tantra is my firm, which I have formed 3 years ago. It is specially to promote bamboo products and bamboo artisans and the plant itself, bamboo. Since you all know bamboo is green gold, and it has got very good, ability to combat the climate as well. So can I have next slide, please? This is the introduction of my firm. So bamboo jewelry and bamboo lamps are my major products. The importance of jewelry, if you can say, for any lady, it is like, cherry on the top for their outfit. So for any lady, jewelry is important thing. Another thing, jewelry plays important role, especially for women artisans. See, now women and bamboo is very close connection. Bamboo weaving is traditionally done throughout the world, but to give a different look to that weave, to give a good look to that weave, can be converted into jewelry. This little effort which I have done, I hope you will like it. So can I have next slide, please? So currently in jewelry, all these materials are used, gold, silver, platinum. There are seed jewelry as well, bamboo, dried flower species, spices, fiber. Now in this picture, you can find out, how bamboo jewelry looks as well as gold jewelry. Bamboo jewelry is right in the center, which is placed on mannequin, and on the left hand side is gold jewelry. So the look is very similar to gold jewelry. Next slide, sir. So how is bamboo jewelry made? Bamboo jewelry is bamboo is usually splitted with all, traditionally itself, how we chip it. Then it is, just the slivers are removed from the jewelry, and then it is soaked in water so that it becomes easy to weave, similar to what we do in mat. But in this case, I would say we use Dalua species. Okay, in Dalua species and Polymorpha species. Reason why I use these two species, that is because the internode distance is long. And when we get internode distance long and slivers thin, we can weave it very well. Also, this species has got, origin. So the weave and the jewelry also has its own shine. After weaving purpose, like after slivers are removed, it is soaked in water and then weaved. After weaving is done, after weaving is done, we apply lacquer to it to make it water resistant and not waterproof. Please mark this. These jewelry are water resistant and not waterproof. So even after, the making it, you can just wipe it. If it gets wet, you can just wipe it with water, sun dry it, brush it, and reuse it again. Next slide, sir. These are few designs which we have. So I think I'm running short of time. The next presentation is by 11:30. Next slide, sir. So the jewelry designs are made, by artisans as well as me. Before starting Bamboo Tantra, almost 1.5 years, I was working with artisans. I stayed with artisans. I learned how to make jewelry. I also learned that what are the, advantages and disadvantages, and what are artisans facing, how we can narrow it down, and how we can, work it together. So when it comes to learning, this was I would say, collateral learning. So when I was learning bamboo weaving and bamboo jewelry from them, I also gave a thought that when I keep this in market, how people will like it. See, each and everything is handmade. And when it comes to handmade jewelry or any handmade product, you cannot have uniformity in that product. So to get the uniformity, which where the artisans were lagging, I helped them that how we can make it of uniform sizes and shapes, how we can present our jewelry, and how we can make it look more trendy as compared to more traditional purpose as well. So the I also taught them how to we made a different shapers for it. So each and every jewelry design will be of similar size as compared to other size. Okay, next slide, sir. So see, bamboo is one of the most sustainable material, and I'm very sure you all are from this background, so you must be aware why it is called a sustainable material. That is because it regrows very fast, and it is not alike other trees. Okay, it's one of the woody grass and fast growing nature, and has ability to regrow. This jewelry is also light in weight. You can see in picture one lady wearing sari, one lady wearing western outfit, one lady wearing Punjabi suit. So on each and every kind of attire, this jewelry looks more good. Next slide, sir. These are few links and addresses of our firm. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter as well. That is my contact number, my email address, my Facebook and Instagram pages. And so if you can allow me, I can just show one video on my mobile. If I can share my screen, is that okay?
How long will it take?
No, it will just take 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I think that should be fine.
Yeah. I understand. I'm running out of time.
Yeah, I think. Can you do it yourself, or do you need help?
No, when I do it, the only host can share this
Okay, just
screen. Yeah.
You can do. You are a co-host now. You are a co-host. Please go ahead.
Okay. This is a very small video seen how lightweight it is. These are bamboo jhumkas. So one jhumka is hardly 1.6 3.46 grams itself. Yeah. So I'm sorry for taking it a little long, say 4 minutes. And thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And thank you for sharing screen for me as well and giving me a nice introduction. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. And we are really short of time for question and answers. However, if there is anything, yeah, Mr. Venkat, would you like to ask a question? Please go ahead.
Thanks a lot, Ranganath. Thanks a lot, Daya, for giving a wonderful presentation. And in spite of you coughing, thanks for the beautiful presentation. Sorry to make you present in spite of it. One question that I have is, you showed various species of bamboos. If I were to have a 5-acre or a 7-acre farm, can I grow all the species? Will it be considered as a monocrop, or will it be considered as a diverse crop, in spite of the fact that everything is bamboo? The main goal for me is I like to absorb the CO2, and bamboo is sort of a precious material for it. And another thing is, my daughter, she would love the jewelry. Certainly, I'm going to show her the site, and it's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. See, see, whenever a farmer has to, plant bamboo, I would say he should keep end product in his mind. Okay. And after keeping end product in mind, he should decide which species he should plant. Not each and every bamboo species can be useful for him. Okay. So I would say you have to plant multi purpose and more varieties of species, but species which are important for you, species which will give you economically benefit, or whatever end product you are keeping in mind, those species should be planted only. Now, the reason why I'm saying that it should be, multiple species that is related to bamboo, that is because, see, in my presentation, you must have seen multiplex bamboo. Okay. Few years ago, when plastic was not banned, people were using this plastic straws. So after when this plastic ban came up, everybody was, waiting for some eco-friendly ideas. So their bamboo multiplex species came important. And when you construct any bamboo house, it is important to have varieties of bamboos. That is because each and every bamboo house will have for roofing. You can use lightweight bamboo. For roofing purpose, you can use light. Flooring purpose, you can use for pillars, you can use bamboo. So one person should have variety of bamboos, but keeping end product in his mind. Okay. Another thing about, you said it will be a monocrop or multi-crop thing. In this, you also keep one thing in your mind, that instead of completing each and everything in bamboo, like planting a bamboo, you can do also multi-cropping in it. See, for giganteous species, if you plant a single one, for it to give you yield, it will take time. You need to generate a competition for that giganteous species. So in that, intercropping can be done. We tried intercropping with castor, and it has worked out very well. So a person can sell castor seeds as well, and it can, grow its bamboo species as well. Thinking about, climate and everything, this will give you to and fro, like for the carbon dioxide absorption as well as a medicinal farm as well. Another thing I would like to add, like I said, it will just take 1 minute. In 2020, our farm was hit by Nisarg cyclone. So in that, my house, my polyhouse germinating chambers were lost. But on the same hand, my each and every bamboo has survived. So it is, I would say, a climate resilient crop. Though it toppled, I have just made it erected, slashed it from the top, and each and every bamboo species has survived at my farm. Okay, thank you. Any more questions or anything?
Thank you, Dayaji.
I hope, Mr. Venkat, I have answered your question.
Certainly you did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dayaji. That is wonderful.
Thank you.
Due to lack of time, we have to move on.
Yes, I agree.
We will
Sorry for
definitely answer
taking
the
little
question. So those of you who have questions for Daya, madam, if you can put it on the chat window, we will definitely
Yes.
answer those. Thank you, Ji.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
on behalf of